Going live. All right, we're live. You want to put it on so you can hear me? All right, let's see if the audio is good. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But we are, it's just me right now. It has been quite a day. Brandon's checking the audio. So we are going live today just because we've been traveling for the past week. So we got footage, but
I'm not here.
There's Brandon. He's getting everything else ready, put together in the RV. So we have been traveling for the week, staying at some Harvest Host. We did get some footage. Hey, Bill and Kelly. So we got some footage there, but it has just kind of been a crazy week and a crazy day. It was not one to write down for the book. So it started off with our TV broke. Where we have it normally in place, it fell right down. So luckily only the leg broke, nothing cracked on the screen, so hopefully we can get that back on there. Then we were flying the drone around this morning at the winery that we were at, and the drone broke. So we're like, all right, we're off to a great morning. And then we started driving to our destination today, and drive was going really well. We were actually really excited because we normally get to our final destination like later in the evening, and we were set to get in at 12:25, and we're like, this is great. We'll get hooked up, we'll back in, and then we'll have the rest of the afternoon to relax. But we are still at this current time not even fully parked and set up yet. So backstory to that, we've been to this park before. It's really small, and the owners, our spot that we're at, they didn't know if we'd be able to back in. So they actually didn't put anyone behind us, and they're like, oh, you can just pull through the spot. But we like to make trips on our 3-month stints. So we were like, let's see if we can back in. So Brandon, being the star driver that he is, we take a look, figure we can back in. The problem is there's it's a one way to get in, and then there's basically a sound wall, seawall in between the park and the highway. But we backed it in fine. I mean, people like our next door neighbors were like, wow, how long have you been driving this? That was a great back in. And so that was great. And then we go to get level, and our wheels are off the ground. So if anyone has ever leveled an RV, having your wheels off the ground is not really ideal, especially if you're going to be at a spot for a long term. So thus began the challenge of finding out how to get level on the spot. And basically, how long did it take, Brandon? What time is it right now? 4. We got in around probably 1 o'clock. We finished backing up. By the time we actually got there, figured out we could back in the spot. So gosh, it probably took us 2 hours to finally get level. We ended up moving over to the side, and it was a lot. We could not get the wheels to all forward bound, be on the ground. And then the owner came over and was like, yes, when it rains, it does pour. So we ended up parking it and using the manual leveling system in our rig to raise it up. Then we put boards underneath the wheels on the right side, brought it back down, and then re-leveled, and finally that worked. Thank goodness. The owner actually said they've never had a problem with anyone getting level here, and not really sure how that is true. But I almost think it might be because they might not put our size of rig in here. They were saying that even people with 25 feet, the wife was saying that can't back into the spot, but it's perfectly long enough for our rig, and then we have both the cars parked out front. So, well, that was a lot. And we finally, Rebecca, you just missed me talking about how horrible the day was. But We are finally here. It's at least positive note. It's cooler. We are not in the triple digits anymore. Yay for that. I think it's like 70, 72 here. A little bit humid, but you can't really, it was like 70% humidity, but you can't really feel it right now. And then also, to top it all off, once we finally got level, we realized that our sewer hose doesn't reach. So we have 2 spots that the sewer hooks up, and we've only had like a problem once. Probably it was actually the last time we were at this park. But so now we have to go get more sewer connection. Neither one reaches, with the amount that we have. And we also have to get an extension for our hose because our water hose hooks up, but our black tank hose doesn't. So we will have to run to the store, which is also a funny story because I already went to the store to try to get hoses, and where we are, there's no Walmart, there's no like big general store. So we have to go to the neighboring town to go to the Ace Hardware store to get the sewer hoses. But yes, I did call them. They have them. So hopefully the Ace Hardware store didn't have any here. Oh, man. So hopefully, oh, yes, 25 feet to the sewer. That is pretty far. That's probably what it is like for us because it's like past where, like behind us. I don't know why parks do that. Why do they put them so far away? Don't they think like they should put them right in the center? Yes, we did lose our other drone. Well, we didn't lose it actually. So let me back up. We lost the first one and it just broke. So we're actually going to send it in. Yeah, so we're hoping that it gets better. And other than that, we are finally in our spot. We're going to be here for the next 3 months, and we're going to kind of do trips and, yeah, bring you guys some new adventures. We're excited that we're finally in a new spot. We can't wait. And really, just kind of wraps it up. We're gonna kind of give you guys more updates, but really, it's just been such a rough, day. And just when we were traveling, we did stay at a few harvest hosts, which were, one was amazing. The other one was good too, but we will be sharing videos of all that footage. So stay tuned for probably next week or the week after. And yeah, really, we just hope you guys are all doing well. This is kind of just a short little update because we still have to go finish breaking down the RV and go get more sewer hoses now. So not really totally planned, but that's what we're going to be doing now for the rest of the day. And yeah, thanks for everyone that tuned in. We love you guys. We can't wait to catch you next week. See y'all later, guys.